Good blessed Saturday morning, May the 29th, 2021. The time being about 12:29 p.m. in the afternoon. I greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you the proclaim toughest to the proclaim weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter if you my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter whether you like me nor my YouTube channel, which is Raymond, Raymond, Ivy. I encourage all human beings all around the world to subscribe to it. It's free. The only thing it costs you is your undivided attention. I'm out here today again. Most people is celebrating the Memorial Day, and I pray that all go well with everybody. But we know during these holidays, not just these holidays, there's a dilemma in a lot of the black communities. Where blacks is killing blacks by the hundreds, by the month. Just about every weekend, non-holidays in Chicago alone, you may have 40 shot, a dozen killed. I'm just praying for peace. There's already been shooting on the expressway in Chicago already. That's become a norm. I want y'all to see something here. You see where that one geese is by the sidewalk? I put some food out there. They was in the water at first. You see they security right there? You see how they stand in security? Like Navy SEALs, special forces. They watching to make sure nothing or nobody come by. Y'all notice every time I'm here, it's always some type of vehicle. There go a van over there. Hopefully they don't have a high-power rifle, but whether they did or not, if they was a sharpshooter or a marksman, if it's not in God's will, no weapon formed against me would prosper. It's a beautiful day. It's kind of chilly out here, but cold weather is my type of weather. I told now, look at that. Look how they bringing the family over. See, they know me. The family, they feeding their family. Security is still there. Now, see, some people said that they have friends. These geese know that I'm their friend. You see, some people will feed the geese like the hunters when they go hunt for deers. They don't like the deers just because they being deers. They go for trophies. You see what I'm saying? They go for the meat. They go for the skin. But with me, I know this family, sometimes it's hard to find food in here to eat, and I waste no food. Our scraps, we make sure they go to something, some of God's creatures. But I said that for a reason, because you have people out in the world now that set people they're friends. But they're friends of these people that they claim to be friends of only when they can get some type of financial or material gain. See, I'm gaining nothing from this. The only thing I'm gaining is the attention of God's beauty, the attention of God's creation. But ain't that, and I said, see, that's what a family do. You know, a family don't lay here and misuse their children's because they're children's. Human beings, when God created us, he gave us dominion over the earth, and the fowl of the air, the fish in the sea. But you see how they submitting to God's will? They making sure their family is all right. You see what I'm saying? Them little babies need to eat. Look at security. You see how security is? Security got their eye on something that's straight ahead. Y'all can't probably hardly see it. I don't know if it's one of the geese or not. It may be. But that Navy SEAL there, them geese right there, they on security. But I just want to say something, y'all. You know, the enemy, when you're doing good and you own something, the enemy don't like it. I'm on something, y'all. Because one of the enemies had the audacity to come on my YouTube video and say, Raymond, no disrespect, but your son is dead and he not coming back alive. You see what I'm saying? Why don't you just let him rest in peace? And I forgot the rest of it said. But anybody with common sense know that that's what this individual intended, was disrespect. But I didn't respond to it. You know why? Because we have screenshot this individual that used mock YouTube channels. Just last year, this same individual was using mock YouTube channels, and my daughters were speaking on my YouTube, and this individual asked how old was my two daughters. They was 13 and 14 then. A female that's a subscriber of mine, I didn't even have to say nothing. She said, why are you worried about his two young daughters? They kids. You must be a pedophile or a pervert. We know the individual is a coward, and we know all of my attackers are white supremacists and sellout blacks, or Malcolm X called them house Negroes, either or. But this individual squished up because the female went to this individual's, he was stupid enough to have his page open, and she went to his page and found out all he had on his page was videos of half-naked females getting massages. What would you want to know how old my two daughters is? I'll tell you one thing, they old enough if you approach them, they old enough to stop your heart from beating. You see what I'm saying? They gonna make sure that you won't be able to worry about somebody else's 12 and 13-year-old child. They old enough to do that. But anyway, then we got this other one. Tells me to come out here where I'm at now at night. You see what I'm saying? Told me to come out here at night when it's dark. Now, they want me to come out here when it's dark, and then they say, don't bring your camera. They don't want me to bring my camera. You know why? Because look at that. Look at the white ones there, y'all. They getting kind of upset about me not feeding them. You see them, y'all? I ain't got no more food, y'all. All the food is gone. The food is on the other side. Don't think I'm discriminating against y'all. Ain't that a beautiful sight, y'all? Is God good? Not just sometime, all the time, ain't it? God is good all the time. Look at that, y'all. See, they looking down on the other end. See, if I know they was here, I would have shared it. But what I want to tell y'all, this individual told me several times to come down here at night without my camera. Down here, right across there where you see that little hut at, a friend of mine, an older gentleman, was shot and killed in broad daylight down here, and it's still not solved. Just like my son was hung in Carbondale, Illinois, March the 19th of 2021, just this year, about 71 days ago. But I'm going to leave that alone. Y'all see, they might be a little upset at me. But you know what? I wanted to make my point, y'all. My enemy told me to come out here at night. See, my enemy know where I live at. I told my enemy once, I don't even respond to my enemy too much anymore. But I told my enemy, you know where I stay. All you have to do is come to the front yard. If you hate me that much, you come to the front yard and we'll solve all your problems. You see what I'm saying? Then the enemy told me to come down to Dorena, down towards by East Prairie after midnight. Just recently told me that. and said, you can bring your phone, but you won't get no perception down there. You see, that's the sign of a Ku Klux Klan or a sellout black sellout black and Ku Klux Klan down here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. They are united as one. You see what I'm saying? The Ku Klux Klan wear the sellout black outfits, and the sellout blacks wear the Ku Klux Klan sheets. They are not allowed to wear black sheets. They have to wear white sheets to show that they feel and know, they assume that white is superior than black. But let me say this here, y'all. Family, I'm still mourning my son's death. What real parent wouldn't be? A family, I'm still fighting for justice. What real parent wouldn't? But I'm calling on every individual in Carbondale, Illinois, or anywhere in southern Illinois that claim or say my son, Brian Lamont Johns, was their friend. Not only was he their friend, but also those that said that they was helping him, and also those of you that told me that you gonna show me some of his associates, which you ain't showed me yet. Some of you all that said that you got, now if the shoe fit, wear it, because all of y'all didn't say that. A lot of y'all doing your part. But everybody that claimed that they was helping my son and saying that you know his acquaintance and you was my son's friend, let's set up a meeting. I done seen all type of marches down there now. Let's set up a meeting with me, because it was my son, y'all friend. I'm showing you my son meant a lot to me, because from the day that I found out that he got hung down there in Carbondale, Illinois, when I found out on March the 24th, 2021, I haven't stopped. But you see, I hear a lot of noise. When I say a lot of noise, those of y'all that been sharing my son things, you see what I'm saying? Those of y'all that's doing your part, that's trying to help me, you know, don't feel I'm talking. I mean, I ain't even got to tell you don't feel I'm talking about you. But I'm talking about the people that said that they my son's friends. You see what I'm saying? I seen a lot of them at his homegoing, his life celebration, or funeral, whatever y'all want to call it. But I have yet to been contacted by any of them. You see what I'm saying? I have more contact with these geese than I do the people that said that they're my son's friends. But I'm going to leave right now, y'all. To all of my enemies that keep on inviting me to come someplace, all you have to do is come right in my front yard. You see what I'm saying? If you like living, you need to come in peace. If you don't like living, then all you have to do is come as a threat, and we'll eliminate all that. Peace be still.